This is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Jeffrey's Vikings going up against Nelson's Packers. So for the call of this Week 13 matchup, let's bring in our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree and take it to the house.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Marcel Darius, year in and year out, plays at a Pro Bowl level.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. They come up in an offset eye. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, wow.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And some room to work. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
One receiver left, two to the right. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And it's first and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
Oh, come on!
It loose. It's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it third down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. Rodgers now on third and goal. Setting up the screen for West. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Minnesota. Now last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's second down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he powers his way up past the 30. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll drop the throw. And Davis with it left side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Looking to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. Touchdown! Vikings. Julio Jones, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll give it to him right up the gut, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA and playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. On second down, here's Rodgers. Caught by Nelson left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ten yards to go on 3rd. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught left side by Cobb. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll set up a throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade.
Yeah, because my best friend going out of town today, so he usually works morning.
After practices as well. They really
got his shift.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build
that
trust.
from 10, probably get off about 5. About 6.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
One receiver right, that's Jeffrey. Now back to throw. And Davis with it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
I think it was like he just didn't come up. So
they run. Devontae Freeman.
No, I had to work. I mean, I left what car? I left with Sean to go practice. I ain't.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my
I left with Sean to go to to go to practice bowling.
Now on 2nd and 10.
Yep. Oh, he dropped the ball.
It's incomplete.
He dropped the ball.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle.
Like I said, if I had Kaya, then it would have been no problem.
That's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards.
Well, like I said, I don't remember. I got to look at the invite. It's possibly supposed to be.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that brings up 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. It'll be from the right hash. It'll be a 36-yarder.
Remember, whatever. I'll talk to Sean.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
On Facebook, I was like, man, her and Lana's birthday a day apart. Ain't that something?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, but like
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right,
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Like I said, I get off early enough, and I see what Sean do. You know, my whole situation is always, we got a ride, and no problem.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
about,
turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So might take that to the I couldn't do it. It popped in the air and he almost caught it still. He popped the ball popped in the air and he almost caught it.
He's obviously a great franchise.
I couldn't get in front of him.
Felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
I'm like, yeah, I seen him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight.
I seen. That's why I was waiting for somebody to hop on. I've been up since like about 3:30.
Situation.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Yeah, when I got on, he was on.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, come on. I knew exactly where he was going. And I sat there in the hole, and he threw it before I can come back up.
2 minutes to play here.
Yeah, because I put away. I knew I had a hole in my man coverage, right? So I dropped back because the running back stayed in the block. So what I did was,
and they're going to go soft on the corners.
No, cuz ain't gonna happen.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
Because he always trying to catch my man on one-on-one coverage.
Pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the
and that wasn't gonna happen.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw.
I seen that.
They practice this all week, pretty clear.
He going no huddle and he killing my
relatively easy.
He killing my
It always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Do it again. Do it again. Go back across the middle. He liked going across the middle, deep post routes. Deep post routes right across the middle, coming off of either the right side. With Cobb. He got Cobb in there right now. That's his go-to guy. Like I hate saying him and Devon, they got go-to guys. So you can almost key on them a little bit. He likes going to Cobb. And Cobb on the inside.
Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here.
They try to use his speed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting it all.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he's got the
I'm holding this running back, but he just ran for a 1st down, 3rd and 2.
Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense felt great about what they had going.
Oh, he got the touchdown. He got the touchdown.
Green Bay.
No, 10 tight. Well, if you make the extra point, it'll be 10 tight.
Now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Oh, and he missed the extra point. Oh, they're gonna call run into the against the kicker.
Flag comes out.
He missed it. He missed it. And they're gonna call I ran into the kicker. I wasn't even on him.
The right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Oh, now he's tied. Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wasn't even on him. I was on the inside. I was the inside guy.
So we're right back where we started.
That man.
As the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And
we already know Tony going to play zone. Because the fact that 27 seconds left.
Offensively, they want to play this.
And I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
What? Why you ain't staying bounds, dude?
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
I know he's playing zone. Tony gonna play zone and run deep. I need to run somebody up the middle of the field.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit.
No, that's the thing. He's playing the zone to the outside. So when him playing zone to the outside, stupid. I'm talking to you, Unc, and I already know exactly what I was supposed to do. Like I almost talked it out to myself. I gotta get the first down first, though. Once I get the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Jones.
No, you know how you beat a zone, when they trying to play the outside? You run a flood. You run a flood to make them have to choose which one you gonna guard, the over or the under.
So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone
now what you gonna do, cuz?
able to concentrate, catch
what you gonna do?
And even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw.
I told you.
There.
You can hear it. Oh, it's tough.
Taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
He just dropped it.
4 ticks left here on the clock.
He just dropped it.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown,
He just dropped
and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump down play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
I couldn't take off.
Down as he gets this to
Should get the first play. That's all right. 10-10. I take a 10-10 tie. I got the ball. Coming in half. I gave a freaking touchdown. Wasn't trying to. Especially a passing touchdown.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Threw an interception the first play.
In the end zone.
I threw an interception my first play. Trying to throw it over his head.
The Vikings, they'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards on the pickup. The drive will continue.
I'm going to show him. You keep playing the same zone. I'm going to show him. You keep playing zone, I'm going to kill you across the middle.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Oh, I'm moving the ball. That's not the problem.
Here's Freeman. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Looking to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he will score.
Alshon gets in.
Touchdown, Vikings. Alshon Jeffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
That's crazy because Alshon Only got 4 touchdowns this year.
Hopkins now for the extra point.
Told you. He kept playing outside zone, but he playing into them corners, you know? Like I like to run corner routes, so I start running drag routes across the middle. I told you. The best way you kill when you trying to. They texting on my on my they texting on my on my broadcast. Talk about yo, the chat dead. Mod.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, wow.
Nelson's got it here right side.
I hate that. You sit there and just like you lost on the corner.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards.
Yeah. He got burnt.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
He got burnt.
They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll go on the ground. And yardage brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the 2nd half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
What's that, omelet?
So we've got encroachment, and that's a free 5 yards.
Too easy for the offense. A bit of impatience by the defense on that one.
Six yards to go here on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's where we're going with
It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll try the ground game.
Oh, met him in a hole and missed it.
And picks up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I missed him. I blitzed the hole. He ran right to the hole, and I missed him. That was just me. I missed him.
To dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Because you want 7, you don't want 3. Don't be patient. I'm stopping the run game. You have to be able to get back in there.
Now on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6.
Freaking slant route.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
play fake here on first down.
Holding. Holding.
For the moment, it's a touchdown,
What?
but multiple flags now.
Wow.
So let's sort this out. A post to the tight end for 6.
Wow.
Gosh, those guys are so
Called
tough
defensive
to cover,
holding.
aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to
You ain't played your game yet, huh?
Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer.
Go to the party. Go to our party that we in.
Teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here.
And it should say watch broadcast on my
On the
name.
return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
His headset keeps going back and
They'll be looking
forth.
to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So
Yeah, also, I know it's me and you, but I'm seeing his thing on the top. It's saying like one person, two.
Pressure.
Yeah, that one
Dial it up this drive.
brought me in. He brought me in.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he brought me in.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Whoosh. And he's got room. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeves. They'll look to throw here on first down. Jeffrey with a catch left side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back to throw here. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Vernon Davis, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Well, it's not right. But on the like I said, on the on the phone, man, it's super clear.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they
That's because I'm recording the too.
Great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
The audio as well.
Because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He did.
And to give this time to the tailback. It's a loss of
Gronkowski's out for a whole year, Unc.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't
for a whole year.
Certainly applied. That was fast.
51 weeks. He's out 51 weeks.
And this should be the final play before the quarter.
I was looking at all the injuries. It's a lot of injuries out. Like a lot of people got injuries. A lot of people got teams.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
When I say When I say it's a lot of people hurt on on not just their team, every team in the league, it's a lot of people hurt, except for like 2 or 3 teams.
In the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. He's got time in the pocket.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
That's what you get.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Carson Palmer hurt too.
Receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Oh, man. He caught it, and he was able to turn it upfield. That would have been a big 4th down stop, game changer right there.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Nope. Not in free agency.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come up in an offset eye.
Yeah, I seen your dude had a broken wrist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take
he out for the rest of the season.
35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Well, don't put the rest of the right. You're going to sign him for the rest of the year.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs.
If I stop Tony on this 4th down, if he's going for it, I know he's going for it. If I stop him on this 4th down, I pretty much just kick a field goal and I got the game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Short.
Field, he's got Nelson. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off.
Told you he's short. Knew it was going to be short.
Position. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
I shouldn't be doing it. Please don't throw an interception. Please don't throw an interception.
I'm sure
I
the
shouldn't be
defense
doing
made some
it.
adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Didn't I say I wasn't going to do that? I threw an interception. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have done it. When I got ready to play, I'm saying this is the place to catch him in that zone. But I threw it to the outside. He tipped the ball. That's why I said I knew I shouldn't have did it.
Confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
I knew it. I gave it back to him.
So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild.
I gave it back to him.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
I gave it back to him.
5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college
Who's
football
that?
and I'm evaluating guys for the draft
Oh, yeah, because he out for the next
my list of fullbacks,
8
pure
weeks.
fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
I'm blitzing Tony. He getting these little 3-4 yard passes.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
Watch
You
this.
enter the danger zone.
I throw a zone blitz in him.
Because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
Well,
He really
you put him on
does.
IR, he's just not gonna hit against your cap when you try to
I
sign
don't think that
somebody.
was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Really?
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team,
Cousins just being all
defensive tackles,
patient.
because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the
being
play
all
himself,
patient.
as we just saw there, that's a big day.
You're not gonna love me to sleep, bud. You're not. You're not gonna love me to sleep.
Tight end. On second down, here's Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the
Oh, come
He's gonna
on.
come down with it. A really nice pass for 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Able to force it. Oh,
And
bleeding
they'll go
there.
ground game here with a tailback. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards,
All
and
right,
it
Tony
moves the
moving the ball
sticks.
again.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
He got Cobb on the outside.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off with 2:58 left to go.
That's perfect. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time...
Now we're gonna do what I should have did last
so this
time.
offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think
Yeah.
maybe you go play action, show your
How you
quarterback
stand back up, baby?
confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter,
What you gonna do,
they're
cuz?
keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
What you gonna do,
That's
cuz?
just smart
Because if you
football,
blitz,
but you know
I'm
the
telling you,
defense
you
has
blitz
to know it
again,
as well. They've got to
Julio
stop
gonna
them
score.
here.
If you
So
blitz
now
again,
you see
Julio's gonna score. What you gonna do?
a big leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Room here to run. Touchdown, Vikings. Julio Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings find a
What did I
way
just
to
say, huh?
stretch their lead.
What did I just say?
In order to
I
lead
just
in the
said,
game, you're
if
gonna
you
get plenty
blitz
of
again,
contributors, but that's
Julio
his
gonna
second
score.
touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this
Well,
one.
he only had one person on him.
Looking for the hat trick here as this
Usually it's
one
no, it's 2 or
continues
3
to
of them on him trying to gang tackle him. I said it. I said, I can't wait to listen to this recording. I said, if Julio, if you blitz again, Julio gonna score.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback,
Cuz,
and it
I said
comes out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
Do it again, Julio gonna
The
score.
memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers to throw on second down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. This is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They come out here in the eye. This is Freeman. And he got blown up. Losing. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
I knew it. When you seen that play, I actually ran out to that side first.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And Davis with it left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They come up in an offset eye. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the
You
stretch.
think he do.
He's
trying to let me score because he pulled his people back.
Down there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Yeah,
Minnesota's kick team.
because I seen him, he was going to run chase me out that corner. And then I seen him pull his man back. I was like, oh, okay, so he's going to give me that one.
7 yards
All
deep.
right.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
Stay in bounds.
What about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying
stay
to
in
yourself,
bounds.
okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see.
And that's not the first game.
Come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So 3rd down, just 1 yard to go. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
I'm trying to.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rodgers will try again on second down. Green's got it over the middle.
He ain't
He
ain't Julio. He ain't Julio. Or Alshon.
A third down after the second down pass completion. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this
It went right out of bounds.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams.
Now remember, that's revenge. Last time he beat them 41-17.
They also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Vikings, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brent.